In phase 1, you'll want to take Neltharion around where he is, and everyone needs to run into melee range of him to not get trapped out. At the start of the fight, he casts Twisted Earth, which summons stone walls through the platform and could easily LOS you from the boss if you aren't standing in the correct spot. 3 players will be affected by Rushing Darkness. It's a blue arrow over your head. This ability will knock you back and destroy portions of the wall, but honestly, you'll probably want your tank dealing with destroying the walls. So with that being said, Rushing Darkness people should just stand by the outer wall to get knocked into the outer wall. This is because for every portion of the wall destroyed, the raid will get stacks of this Shatter debuff. Having too many stacks will cause a wipe. Volcanic Heart spawns on random players. They need to get away from the boss in any direction to allow it to go off after 7 seconds. Don't worry, this will not destroy walls. Neltharion casts Calamitous Strike on the tank. When this happens, the other tank should taunt. The tank who got hit by the strike will get knocked back pretty far. This tank needs to use this ability to create openings in the wall whether your group decides to go clockwise or counter. Shortly after Calamitous Strike, the boss will cast Echoing Fissure. Everyone needs to run away from him through the opening that has been created in the wall. This will spawn a fire circle under him, which on heroic seems to grow in size. Keep repeating this around the room until Neltharion reaches 60% health. Now it's phase 2. The group should get really close to Neltharion again since the stone walls will come up once more and you don't want to be locked out. 3 adds will spawn around the room which have a shield on them, and once all 3 of these adds dies, it's the end of the phase. Random players will get corruption on them, making them hostile to everyone. Do not kill your friends. On normal, the boss should be tanked on the ad to kill the ad ASAP. On heroic, corrupted people need to swap to the ad first while the boss is away from it, since corrupted people are the only ones who can knock its shield off. But once its shield is down, then everyone switch to it. The tank ability in this phase is called Sunder Shadow. When the tank gets hit with it, it will rip their soul from their body and the other tank should taunt. As an incorporeal soul, they have 7 seconds to actually move through the wall to the other ad, and the boss will knock their body to where their soul is. This phase is a Soften Rage with the Umbral Annihilation ability. This happens every 30 seconds in this phase and will do more damage than the last, so you'll probably want a healing cooldown on each one. Repeat going around the room until the 3 ads are dead, and then you're on to phase 3. Once again, get close to the boss because a new set of stone walls will come up one last time. Breaking walls in this phase is pretty unnecessary and just causes extra damage. The Rushing Darkness and Calamitous Strike should be aimed towards the outer wall. The boss should always be tanked near the outer wall because of Sunder Reality. This will spawn a bunch of blue portals and break walls. The portals spawn ads that should be tanked in melee and cleave down. Through this phase, Neltharion will cast Ebon Destruction. Before its cast finishes, everyone needs to stand in blue portals to take almost no damage from it. This will remove those portals, making less ads spawn. And just be aware, healers, this still puts a nasty dot on all players to be healed through.